I think I'll just run one of them and run one of those. Cool. All right, let's do it. This is not going to be what it sounds like. You're thinking just the two of us, and there's almost no doubt. I don't know the lore. I know XQC. I don't know Forsen. 1998, October 14th. All right, yeah, this is clearly a meme. Yeah, no. Those people did not look like that in 1998, October 14th. Ryan Gosling. Yeah, no. That's so stupid, Granham. Yeah, Doctor Disrespect. Like I think Doctor Disrespect is probably like my age. I'm 38 in 19. Yeah, yeah, no. Little. You know, one thing I don't know, and this is like a weird thing to say out loud, but I'm just gonna do it. I feel like there's a shirtless dude in that photo. I don't know if Twitch is okay with that. Just don't want to risk it. You know, it's a pretty funny image if you click it. I promise it's not anything too wild for those on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Mustard. Mustard. Okay. Well, we mull. God damn. So, loam. Looks like lands. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, good seeing you, Graham. Gonna be hard to win. I think I'll fetch the other basic here. And I kind of don't even know what I could name here. Because if they had something, like what could they even have here that they wouldn't? I'm just gonna name crop rotation. Well, it's Mox. And a land I don't know what that is. The land is an earthbend land. Okay. Waste would be a good draw, I think. Problem is, I'd still be dealing with like a 3/3 instead of a 5/5. Pretty brutal. Okay. Did they draw loam? Now I have perfect information. Maybe the mulch card they drew? This was a multi 5. I think Gleif could theoretically get me out of this, but there's definitely no guarantee on that. I have to hit probably another land or two. Channel redeem. So this is something. Let's see. My voice seems like it's like a little bit louder than the music, which is probably about where I want it. Okay, on staff. Okay, that makes sense. They are only going to get bigger. I'll take it. A plow. Okay. All right. Goif could still get me out of this, I think. Boom. Five. I gotta hit 2 land drops. Jeez. That's not looking too good. All right. Is Thoughtseize worth it? I don't think it is, right? What could I even hit? I guess I do it though. One, two, four. I think they just win. Yeah. There's no way out of this. Besides another plow, I suppose, or another blocker. They made the land drop. That was foolish. I think they were supposed to loam. Get Wasteland back and waste, huh? Okay. So now I surveil anything that's not a land. I the bin. No, definitely don't want that. They have to win here, though, right? If they loam, my thing gets a little bit smaller. This is a good song. I'm going to replace the way I have Unk spelled and put a C there. go. Oh wait, we just die. Oh, what am I doing? See what Verizon, yeah. Okay, so these and these. Hildebrand probably too slow. Thoughtseize not great. Even therapy's not great here. I might just consider it though. It's kind of hard not to run therapy, but is broadside worse than therapy? Kind of hard taking therapy out. Try that. Okay, let's try it. Actually, I think Bowmaster should go maybe over. Yeah. There's like some really edge cases for Bowmaster with therapy. Oh. There it is. So in the play Cabal therapy, I think it's either Mox Diamond or Explorer. Are probably the two most common names. Gosh, one lander can't. Last time I mulled a 5, I think. So this is a keep. Probably one of the fables. That or the plow? Maybe. A little greedy. Hopefully I don't regret that. It's explore, right? Exploration. Right? Yeah. Yeah, exploration. Okay. Oof. Had I named crop right? Brutal. Yep. My staff. Yeah. Bad. All right. This card is flash. I'm just gonna flash it in. Then again, maybe this is the move, actually. Tough call. But I think this is right. It's like what would they rather have? They have one land. Like maybe some cool flagstone shit. It's probably about all I can imagine. Yeah, this was the move. Really glad I did that. Cool. I think we do convert for a surveil. Got to be the red white here. Is a Johnny good enough? I mean, it's okay. Could dissuade them from blocking, but I think I grave it. I don't even know if that was right. Mm. That was the highest upside here. I am going to be fighting 2 constructs this game. And hopefully I can beat that. They are pretty big. The flute's looking a little worse. Soul Guide on the therapy. Oh. Oh, Johnny. Okay. Yeah, you just never know what silly shit your opponent could be playing. 3 in hand. One of them is this new card. That's okay. So I probably do keep the Disruptor Flute because that's going to get out of hand really quickly. They could plow that. They could like Beseiju this thing. I don't mind that. A waste. Okay. Gosh. Feeling pretty desperate. You're parkour. Thank you. I'll risk it. I'll go to 2. I don't like it, but so that's on staff. So we say yes. It's definitely staff, but is it the Disruptor Flute here? That's the question. Because putting it on that saves me. So no. Okay. Let's just do it now, I guess. And I think we are dead. I don't think there is an out actually. Johnny maybe is the out, but a Johnny would be cool. Yeah, a Johnny's the out. That's if they do nothing. Okay. Now we're dead. I don't think a Johnny would let me beat that. Maybe it would. It'd have to fuck up though. I don't think it does because they had the wasteland. If they wasteland like Shadowy Backstreet or Plateau, it does. Yep, that's the right one. Nope. I guess I could block. No, I mean this is so bad here. We're just so dead here. I'm gonna scoop. Fuck. I'm kind of mad at myself here. One turn away. I think maybe the turn that I don't know. I think the Cabal Therapy play was the only thing that I had agency on that game that I could think of at the moment. Maybe not playing the Caracas or something would have given me a theoretical out. Brutal. I'm going to get to play some DDR tonight. That should be fun. Oh, cool. Yeah, GG's. The gosh, the sagas that game. I think that new card's pretty good too. The Earthbend land. Um, I feel like it's almost like if you could run more than 4 sagas, you might, and that's almost like your fifth saga card. It just has like some really cool inevitability. Yeah, that one. Um, definitely think it's pretty good. I feel like a lot of the games that I lose are typically like the games where you have like loam and stuff like that. And now the times that you beat me there were not those games. So I feel like that was still pretty cool to see. Yeah. Might have some potential with especially with like things like pithing needle effects, you know. Should I like plow this? I think so, right? Like or should I just save the plow? I really don't. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I plow it. I just don't know. Um, get a plateau. I feel like they want Metalcraft. Okay, well, they have Metalcraft. Affinity. Okay, all right. Well, this is definitely a Bowmaster game. There we go. Yeah. We just do this. Tempting to leave the other Bojangle up, but this actually lets me win the race here and develop a little more. I don't know. Because they're dealing 4-ish, and I'd be dealing 4, but now I'm dealing more. One more. Cool. Okay. All right, we could do the things here. Maybe just Fable. Probably. I could always Bowmaster my own Ajani and then start going off here on the Affinity card. Oh, so Kappa. Okay. All right. I think I could beat that. Say yes. This. Maybe the other bow? Boy. Okay. So I attack with everything. And then in combat, plow? Maybe everything but the Johnny, just to be safe, because they have Force so well. Everything but the Ajani and the Bowmaster, I guess. Cool. Probably that. These. I'm starting to get a little soft on Disruptor Flute. Thoughtseize, probably not worth it. Broadsides, maybe. Um, as far as the legacy pit goes, and that is a good question. The best answer that I can give with the knowledge that I have is Travis went to pursue other passions that he had the mild amount of drama that I'd be willing to get into is I feel like he felt some betrayal from the community. And he never really got into that deeply, so I would be speculating if I were to try to get into it. Like, it would just be, my read on what I believe he might feel. I truly don't know for sure. Yeah. I've had some talks with Travis in the past, and I remember there were instances where, like, some people would kind of roast him on Twitter as an example, and he felt like the legacy community wouldn't necessarily just come to his aid and kind of be like, fuck whoever is saying shit to you, you know, don't worry about it, Travis. We know you're cool. Or, you know, something along those lines. And I think it did kind of bother him. Um, but I'm not on Twitter or any of that, so I really can't speak to it. I don't actually have any social media, really, you know. Emery. Okay, so I can plow that one. Oh, with 555. Oh no! I hit 5. I swear I did. All right. Well, what would I actually be afraid of here? The patchwork? Like they would have forced the will. So maybe it is force the will that I'm afraid of. Maybe they don't have the blue card. Kappa. Okay. I don't actually know what it is. The thing they can warp, huh? No idea. Group pedal. Oh, that one. Yeah, that card. That would have been a good call. Um. Okay. I think we just plow this thing now. I think it's worth drawing. Let's see if they let me. Are they going to dismember to save their Kappa? Okay, they don't. So we'll get rid of the Kappa here. This game should be mine at this point. I think they've fallen too far behind. Okay. Remember. That is an ancient tomb. Okay. Okay. I think we got this. There's probably very few ways to lose this game. And I have perfect information again. Yeah, we win. So this card. Trigger, trigger. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know the way like some communities I feel like are a little bit more like rugged individual, and some of them are more like you're one of us. I think Magic the Gathering feels much more rugged individual than you're one of us. Like when I was a wrestler, and if you made the wrestling team, or when I was doing jujitsu, and you were in the jujitsu community, you were like one of us, you know? Legacy has definitely felt more like you're one of a pile of nerds. And if you heard somebody was mean to another Magic player, there's less of a, oh, that's one of us, you know, we'll have their back. And I think Travis being in the wrestling community, the professional wrestling community, there's only so many of those professional wrestlers, and they're more likely to have one another's back, you know? You make fun of one of us, you make fun of all of us. Three Musketeers, all for one, one for all, you know? Um, I think that was more his upbringing. He grew up in Baltimore. I grew up in Philly, and I could kind of relate to that. One of the reasons why like meanness on Reddit and stuff like that was really shocking to me. It shows how naive I was. But it was like, you know, like I could be sitting across from you at a table in another couple days. Why you gotta roast me? Even if I am wrong, you know? That's just one of the things I like a little bit less about the community. I'm not saying everyone's that way, but I've gathered that experience. That's been my lived experience, and I think that was his. That's okay, but just my read on something. Boom. Kind of nervous about this, huh? Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, thank God. All right. I was gonna say if they named Marsh Flat, I would have been in so much trouble. Uh, these are the reason why I don't think I truly am getting like stream sniped. I don't really think it happens too often. I'm sure it has happened, but I don't think it's common. If they would have named it, that would have been like a pretty high probability, you know. 4 mana, the One Ring, GG. Man, this shit's gotta go. Horse. Okay, I'll take that. But yeah, the One Ring should not be in the fucking format. It's too fucking good. Way too fucking good. Where's pitch what? Stock up. Okay. This battery? No, fight fire with fire. Okay, all right. That shit's gotta stop. Why is that a thing? Why is that okay? If I draw like what, like Wasteland here? I can't even thought seize. Stupid. They have protection, yeah. I can't thought seize. Yeah. This does not need to be a card in the format. It was so obvious. Sorry. Once a stream I complain about it. I know it. It's probably not very fun to hear me do that. Big theater here. That flipping wouldn't do it either. Okay. I think we got it, right? We take Force of Will. These go in. Hildebrand comes out. Maybe even the plows. I don't even know. I think I want the blasts. Maybe Goif too slow. The surgical extraction is so desperate. Pretty good. Pyro. Pick off the black, the Badland here. I think so. I think I'll just hold bow. Like I could beat a Goif, but it is kind of ridiculous. Okay. Let's get a surveil here. That. We're buying a lot of time here. I mean, if I can counter it, I will. Oh, okay. Well, I will be keeping my plows in. Putting that in the graveyard's good, actually. Ooh, okay. I think I got this. Uh, Another goif. Okay. Play the goif, I guess. Doesn't do much though. Two unknowns. One unknown. Two unknowns. All right. Looking good. Maybe I name another. I think I was one shy. Oh, the reflection. I could have thrown the reflection. You're right. Shit. Yeah, I did have lethal. Yeah. Whoops. Hello. Oh, good to see you. I realized something in moments of thinking about my life. I realize I hate magic. Wow. Okay. How about this? Do you like tier 2 magic? Say Death and Taxes versus like Aloran, or Death and Taxes versus like blue white X control? Or do you actually just hate the idea of untap upkeep draw as a whole? I also found that I was playing Magic at times where my brain wasn't. It wanted to play a game, but it didn't want to play Magic. Imagine like your brain really wants to play like a game like Mario or something kind of chill, but instead you have to play this like turn-based strategy game. I hate that card. Nah, I'm with you. Magic sucks. Yeah, nah, this shit sucks. Um, I don't know what bobble and that means, to be honest with you. Good name, brainstorm. Oop, I hit though. Yeah. Tamio is some bullshit for sure. And the next turn is probably Murktide, you know? But um yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I think sometimes flipping Tamio, like I think in that situation you're right, pure parkour. But I don't always think the MO is flip Tamio for what it's worth, you know? It's definitely very good to do that, but it's not always the right choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got a Murktide now, so brutal. Thought sneezed me. They have Bowmaster and Murktide in hand. I have perfect info, I believe. Oof. Exactly, yeah. Well, is Tamio May? Actually, I don't think Tamio is May. Yeah, so I don't think they would have had the choice to. Oh, I still have perfect info here. Actually, I don't, because they cracked a clue. No way, dude. All right, yeah. This shit's bullshit. I think I certainly lose now. Especially with Bojangles. All right, let's get a second black here to be proactive, I suppose. But yeah, we lose. It's just turn one Tamio. Just clue, 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 clue. Just no chance. We have a Bowmaster in hand here. Shoot it. Yep. And they block it. I have a Surveil in the deck here, so yeah, we are pretty cooked here, it looks like. Hey, thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll go to 1. I don't really care if I lose at this point. They either have Bowmaster or they don't. At what's better than that? Like another Goyf? Guess that's like the best thing I could draw. I don't know. Oh, I die if I do that. Okay. They could just try to win the game here, but I don't even know if it's worth it. Bowmaster would be a good draw. They get back. Fatal push. Okay. Target push. Yep. Should be it. Push the Bowmaster, crack a clue, win the game. Not too sure about the Deluge. I'll keep the Hildebrand here. Yeah, that was rough. Tameo. Just Tameo. No rule for Tameo. Tameo, turn one. It's just, it was really obvious that that needed to get banned. It was just, oh. And I think it's going to be like at least 6 months before they ban that. That's my guess. Like, it won't be the next ban cycle. It'll just be whenever the hell they feel like it. Keeping this because it has 2 ways to deal with Tameo. Probably the Surveil land here. Go for the red-white one. Cool. That's really cool. Push. I think I'll hold. Could name OBM here. Maybe that was better. Looks like it, right? Yeah. A little bit of regret, I suppose. Thing is, my hand's okay. I don't even think I really want to bother. If I draw a terrible card, maybe I'll... I don't even know what's terrible here. Glyph? Oh, wrong glyph, okay. I think they have another one. So I'm just going to say no. Oh boy. That was a big mistake. I didn't mean to push through the phase like that. Another Bowmaster, right? Yeah, a little surprised. A petty theft? I think we... Being pretty aggressive here. Top. So we have another Surveil. I think the black-white is the one I would go. No, I have it in hand, so the black-red. Murktide. Of course. 4-4, though. Not that big of a deal. Something, for sure. I'm not very happy about it. But plenty of outs here. I think so, too. We'll keep that, though. Okay. Pretty sus days, if you ask me. Not bad. I could live with that. I'm gonna go Fatal Push. Ooh, Edict. Okay, that's really bad. But I can play the thing to get around it. Because it's, yeah. Okay. There it is. That should beat the Edict. Should do it, right? First you do thing, then you do thing. Was that greedy playing both? Did they have like Toxic Deluge or something crazy? Yep, there it is. Of course. Go. They have the Edict. I should have this. I'm just gonna hold the bow. Actually, no, that was lethal. That was stupid. Playing sloppy. Tapping the wrong land, too. Hildebrand. Final Fantasy card. Let me. Oops, not league details. Uh, return the game. Okay, it it is a 2 mana 2/2 as a creature, right? So it's like think of like petty theft, like brazen borrower. So as an instant, you could play it for 3 mana, 1 black, 2 colorless, create a 2/2 black zombie token, which is pretty shitty. But the front side, or the whatever, the creature itself is creature tokens you control get 1/1. And when the card dies, Hildebrand Manderville, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until your next turn. So it's sort of like a Hammer of Bogardian or a Punishing Fire in this deck. I'll put it that way. Is it good? Probably not. Was it good that game? Yeah. Was it better than something else? Maybe not. But it was pretty good that game. You know, that's kind of like pinnacle. I lost a game where they played Tamio turn 1. Surprisingly, I didn't think that would happen. Does make me think that like all the cute shit could probably be just cut for like prismatic ending though. And I hate saying that because I want to play cool shit. But that probably is true, right? Do I need to remove this card? I don't think so. I think I want that. My deck has more expensive cards than theirs. So let's try this. Okay. I'm going to say no. The fact that they kept the blue up means they have an instant here. Probably Brainstorm. You got to assume your opponent knows how to play Magic the Gathering, you know? realizing I think I fucked up there. Yeah, a little bit of a fuck up, but I might be okay. Do that. And then I think we have a red-white surveil still. Okay. Yep. Hmm. They know the top card, I think. The Goyf is a bit of a menace. Okay. I think we just say no. Hydra? Okay. Fine with that. Got a good amount of inevitability here. Waste, yep. Oh, feeling okay about this game now. I should have this. That's probably the scoop, right? Cool. I lost the game where they had Tamio, and then I won the other games. I always found it funny. I really like Bob Dylan, but for those who didn't grow up with it or maybe just don't feel it, I can see why somebody would hate it. You know, I totally get it. Hmm. So the lands loss hurt, but it's probably not a very good matchup. I don't think staff is what I want to, or staff of the storyteller is what I want to play. I don't think the sideboard card disruptor flute is what I want to play. It's not that it's not a good card. It is in fact a good card. I just don't think it's for this deck. Um, I think the more I play, the more I feel like either like prismatic ending might be really good, even though I don't like playing it. And broadside's one of those cards that I think is a necessary evil, but it almost doesn't feel like it belongs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a very aggressive kill you card. And this deck is very control. Okay, so I think it's gonna be elves. But I'm not sure. We just go brainstorm here. Oh wait, we have the Thoughtseize. Once first, okay. So elves was the correct guess, I suppose. Badger mole. Oh, Querying Ranger. That's what they did. Okay. They have Safekeeper in hand. I think this is the move. Hey, 420, good to see you. Springheart in hand. Hmm. The greedy play is draw a card. I think I'll do it. Perfect. I think I had to get lucky. Have a shot. Do I throw? I think so. This is gonna be a tough game. Ooh, okay. At Natera. Net. Ugh. I'm such an idiot. Oh boy. Like, if they had White of the Reliquary, they would have played it. I guess they couldn't have played Natural Order. All right, there we go. Hierarch. Don't think I care enough about a Hierarch. The problem is if they group block the broadside, I'm in trouble. So this is going to be... Oh, I thought it was going to be a Dryad Arbor. All right. Yeah, I think we're screwed here. I also think playing the land was a mistake, Joe. We have noble in hand and a land and something else. Bio. So Toxic Deluge is going to be really good, but I think I'm likely screwed here because I didn't therapy right. I think giving them the Safekeeper was the issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I take like a lot here. You're gonna time yourself out, bro. Just attack me. You're thinking too hard. Yep. Unless they have the order in hand now. You noticing? Okay. That should do it. I don't have anything. I'm just kind of wasting time here. It's cool to see though. Springheart with all this stuff. I just have a lot of regrets about the way I did things. So Crater Hoof next turn. GG. Yeah. I definitely had some agency this game. I think Dawson might time out this match, though. It's like just overthinking shit. Right. The Fiend Artisan. I'm not even going to math here. I'm just going to huck the waste at the arbor. Math is for blockers. All right. So definitely these. I think the Goif might be too slow. The Hildebrand too. And maybe the flutes. That's too many flute though. I don't know. Definitely 4 flute is too many for this deck. Only thing I can think of is like taking out some Bowmasters or something. I don't know. Surveillance, perhaps. All right, let's keep it. I don't think this is a white of the Reliquary deck. I didn't see it. I think it's much more combo. Get the black white here. Decay. I feel like we plow. Surveil. Eat. Probably gonna dig. Rid of a snuff out. Okay. Um. Yeah, there's no way to do all the things. So I think this, this, attack, play a Johnny. That should do it. Okay. Now I'm on the draw. Does that change anything? I don't think so. I could perhaps see cutting a Surveilland or two, though. Because I don't think this deck runs any Wastelands. I'll try that. The one Surveil. That ain't it. This ain't great, but I gotta keep it. Probably one of the Ajanis. I don't think any of them are very good, though. We have to kind of get lucky here, I think. I think we have to hit like 2 land drops in a row, roughly. Okay. Ugh, okay. These discard spells get worse and worse as time goes, so I'm taking some pretty significant risks here, but I think playing the board is more important. Oh gosh, okay. The snuff, okay. I do have a black and white. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Perfect information here. Let's see, gonna name natural order again. Oops, let's tap like this. Light this. An endurance, maybe? I don't know. I'm made of stars? I did not know that. Cradle. I'm just saying no. Flash it back next turn, maybe. Let's just do it. Probably should have attacked first. I don't know. I think I'm fucking this up. I think I get the down tick of Johnny, and I think that's GG. Right? You should be. And then I get the plow, and then I think it's all over. Card in their hand is draw a card. Okay. Or whatever. Gaze Cradle. We're good. Yep. Got it. Cool, cool, cool. Another 4-1. Yeah, I wish I had more to say. Deck's good, deck's close. 3 surveil lands is probably too many. Deck needs another proactive 1-drop. I don't know what it is, but the deck needs another proactive 1-drop. I don't think it's a discard spell. It might be a reactive 1-drop spell. Might just be Prismatic Ending. Maybe. Disruptor Flute I didn't love. So, wasn't bad. But yeah. Lost to Lance. Pretty cool deck to lose to. If I'm going to choose an L. Not sure who to raid. Seeing lots of cube for charity, but yeah. No, another thing, it doesn't say MTGO, so like it is kind of like roulette here. I'd have to like check everybody out. I don't want to raid MTGA if I don't have to. Maybe I could just raid. All right. I think I know I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid the big friendly gamer. Great seeing everyone. Oh, Neon Mushroom. I'll follow them. I didn't see them. Let's give them a follow, but I'll raid the BFG. That way they're there next time. Thanks, Ben. Great seeing everyone. DLHF in your future endeavors.